Hello? Is there anybody in there? It's not that you can hear me. Hello? H-E double, hockey sticks O. Hello. Yeah, there we go. All right. Oh, look at that. So one of my videos has been age restricted. I say it's not for kids. Say it's not for kids. What up, Rooster? Thinking time. Am I just you see. I have two Wi-Fis in the house. One works down here, one works upstairs. Dang in time. Huh, there it goes. Yeah, what's up? How you guys doing? Anyone have a good day? Stop it. All right. Everyone having a good day? I shouldn't complain, so I won't. Come on. Now the next hard part. Hi, Pirated Copy. How you doing? Serious? I can already tell these look terrible. Plus, they're almost impossible to get out of here. Billy, 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 Billy. His name is Billy. Where's the alcohol, damn it? It's coming, no worries. Trying to get this out. So, I'm trying a new marker, hoping that it'll give me a consistent look for my art. I'm trying to peel it out of the form right now. Usually it's not this difficult. Usually it just pops right up and out. Ha. I don't know, that's kind of cool looking. Hard to see it. Little glue thing. Sipping on some tea. Yeah, that's what I make the little art pieces out of. So I'm gonna work on. Damn it! Dropping things, I'm dropping. And this time it's completely friggin' lost. All right, well, I guess maybe I have to take this upstairs to a warmer place or something. I guess that's not working out for me right now. All right, anything crazy today? No, not really. That toilet I rebuilt, I gotta go back tomorrow and fucking fiddle with. I found a packet of weed from like friggin' 7 days ago, a week back. And I can't find my little container with all my shiz that's already broken up. So, aside from that, no, nothing really crazy specific. I got that window installed. Install a replacement window. Did that. Talked to one of the worst customers I have. It's all right. I take only a few charity cases here and there. It's weird. I only like work for one guy like that. Friday broke a habit of my mother's boyfriend trying to call me damn 36-year-old child. Well, I mean, I'd take 36-year-old child any day. I ain't got no problem with that. Why not, right? Like, yes, okay. Now you're just jealous of my excessive youthful information, or whatever, energy. The success of my youthful energy is tearing you apart. I can see it from over here. You son of a gun. If maybe I could get the damn package open. I know you've had a rough life. So the whole point is, shit. Literally. Hiding behind the drink. I'm literally saying, I don't know where this thing is. You guys could have said it was there. But would you have left me with the opportunity to deprive myself of the moment? Still see if I can get a nug out of this. Anyway, so I mean, look, I'm not trying to I wouldn't even try to do one-up Olympics on people. Like, I've seen fucked up shit, people see fucked up shit. You know, it's like you're either gonna get over shit or you're gonna get on top of shit, you know? And getting on top of shit is a better go after it. Time to break out a dollar knife. Speaking of which, use that X-Acto blade you had. For what? Time to break out that $1 knife. What? The X-Acto blade, it's in the box. It's right here. It's an X-Acto knife. What are you talking about, Heinz? Rooster, what are you saying? Yeah, that is not cool. I maybe waited a day too long. I should have checked on these the day after I did them. Oh, that's cool. It's got a little spiraliness to it. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I forgot. My bad, y'all. I was like so preoccupied trying to find shit before the stream. It just slipped my mind. All right. Hold on a sec here. Take that coat off for a touch, for a little spell. All right, drinking a smoke, bong and a blends. Yeah, burp. Because the only hat I have accessible is this one, and it will not fit his head. But mine, no problem. My head, why, it's tailor-made. Not by that company, tailor-made, just tailor-made. It's actually not tailor-made, it's a large, extra large. It's not actually tailored. Cheers! Cheers, cheers, cheers! I don't know where his hat is. Oh, hold on. Yeah, here's his hat. There you go. No more Bald Francis. Cheers, Babs. All right, cool. Cheers back. Cheers back. So I don't know if you guys seen it, the new video about this is a 15-second video up. I think I have more to say about this stupid thing. Like, that's not good. That's like gold anodized. What is it? It's not. Doesn't say 24 karat gold anywhere on this package. Doesn't say gold plated. Just says gold pair head wrench. It's weird. Fuck yeah, Francis. Fair enough. What similarities does a woman's G-string and a barbed wire fence have? They both protect what's yours while getting a good view. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm bad at reading off the jokes like that. My bad. I'd have to practice it for a couple days to get that right. Probably do it in your voice first. You know, what's the similarities? You know, like that. Anyway, it's an interesting thing. I really don't understand why people buy gold-plated wrenches or gold wrenches. I bought this one because it was $12, right? And it makes for good content. Yeah, I like what they're trying to do. I like that it's got a gimmick. I think there's not enough companies out there doing gimmicks. Like when I was a kid, there was always like some weird gimmicky tool, right? You know, like some new thing we'd get for Pops for Christmas. I got a perfect example right here. We bought that for Pops for Christmas. Well, Billy, the thing I kind of I agree with the sentiment of that statement, but I also understand that people collect shit. Sup, James? I understand that people collect shit, so like your collecting interests might align with tools. Mine just happens to be like partially tools. I also collect a shit ton of other things. Sup, James? Yeah, what is good? You doing good, man? I kind of figured it might be. I kind of figured it might be. You got locked out of your other account, the James Trollinger account. That sucks, dude. The heck. I was hoping he'd explain it in the text there. What about Waterboy, the 1998 movie? It's the heartwarming story of Bobby Boucher and how he well, I mean, I can't just add it to you right now because I'm on Oak City Gamers watching. In a little bit, if you're still here, whatever, I'll try and remember, dude. My bad. I could sit here and change out what I've got. It will when I have time, James. Like I know it's you. You're gonna get your wrenchy shit back. It's fine. I'm not on the right channel. And I'm also doing things. I just got here. Like I did a lot of shit today just to get here. My mama said, cheers, y'all, cheers. It's on TV. Cool. Cheers. And Mama said there'd be days like this. There'd be days like this. Mama said. Mama said. Mama said. And Yeah, I thought I lost one, my old one, and I like this knife a lot. And I think I'm gonna open this one. It's just one of these knives. I got spares and stuff, and I do plan on giving knives away still. I just there's a lot of issues with that, and I'm working through them right now. So, and I've been rocking these fixed blades more lately. I've been wearing belts again because cold weather pants. You know, you can literally just type in my name, like with the little quotes and everything. Yeah, with the quotes and stuff, and then with the quote marks. Ow. What do you say? Tackling Colonel Sanders. It says the alligator's so crazy all the time because we got them all them teeth and they can't clean them right. Your mom is dumb. She's stupid. What? No. What? Running while screaming, stupidly tackling. Okay, I don't. Tackling Colonel Sanders. There's the rub. Okay. Win Hines. Rooster, that is true. That is very true. Hold on, let me go grab something real quick. Be right back. Hey, 2 seconds. No, I can't believe Fred's sitting here yelling all this shit about me. Anyway, well, I couldn't find exactly what I was looking for, but I got something that'll help illustrate the idea. So where's my cell phone? There it is. All right, so I got these sports accessories builder pack thing, and it's got like a motorbike, it's got like a bike, it's got like regular ramps, and I'm looking at them like they'll blend in pretty well with regular Lego. So I think I'm gonna do like a little scene or something, maybe surfing or something. I don't know. I haven't built my own set in a long time, but the one thing I gotta say about these, you know, the #1 tire manufacturer in the world, manufactures the most tires of any type, is Lego. But these knockoff tires are the worst thing I've possibly seen in years. Yeah, it's like it's literally a shitty O-ring. Yeah, and it just rolls right off the wheel. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Anyway, so, but I was saying that how they get away with this, right? I don't know how they get away with it. So I also like, who's on the back here? It says Zuru or something. It says Jazzwares. Okay. I don't know how they get away with doing something that's in the Lego style, in the Lego size, or whatever, and is basically a knockoff the exact Lego thing. By the way, that's a little Lego lady flying type person. She's a flying lady. I just wonder how they get around that. Like, how does that shit work? Like, you know, I've been told that like what's most likely happening with this, because I talked to a friend. I was like, dude, how do they do this? Like, how do they get away with this? And he's like, well, Lego knows that their design patents are coming up on these particular ones very soon. So what they'll do is they'll license out all of their old designs whilst making new designs. Because if you've seen the new motorcycles, they're like zoom, like do like that shit, right? He's one hell of a football player, though. Where'd James go? James, say something. Say something, James. I need you to talk. What's not as cute? Who's not as cute? What? What's not cute? I heard a copy. What? What'd you say? Say something's not cute? Who's not cute? What's not cute? Football? Foosball? No, but I'd say out of all the, I mean, you know, everyone's got their own version of cute, so, so okay, all right, like, I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. Licensing their old designs that they know they're going to come up soon and selling them to third-party manufacturers. Or perhaps even making it themselves, because the largest producer of interlocking bricks or automatic binding bricks is Lego. Anyway, sorry. You know, I don't know how to take a compliment well, so I appreciate it. Thank you. I very rarely do I find anyone who thinks I'm cute. I'm a gigantic person, 6'6" tall. I wear like gigantic feet, like shoes. I don't know what kind of shoes gigantic are. What other kind of shoe I'd wear other than gigantic feet shoes, because I have gigantic feet. You know what they say about people who have big feet? We stretch socks frequently. Hello, you're funny. Cheers. brass nut. Where's the spinner? Hey, I haven't played the spinner thing today. Woo! Whatever's on sale. The Coke we have nowadays is like new Coke. It's not. It's original taste Coke. It's not Coca-Cola Classic. Because I remember, I think about like 10 years ago they took Classic, or 20 years ago they took Classic off. 25 years? Man, I'm getting old, y'all. Also, one day I'm gonna die. Think about that. One day we all going to. That's why you play with the other side of the knife before you never have a chance to again. Just don't cut yourself doing it. Did I cut? No, I didn't. Aha. Heinz. Hey, here comes the rooster. So pirated copy. I would have to say that if it was an Adam Sandler movie and it was like a heartwarming, freaking touching story of a young man finding his place in the world, I would rather pick Mr. Deeds. I think that's probably one of my favorites of his movies. That and Big Daddy, right? Yeah, I like Mr. Deeds a whole lot. Especially, what's his name in it? Sneaky Sneaky, sir. I fear you are underestimating my sneakiness, right? I'm very sneaky. John Turturro. That's it. John Turturro. Yeah, wow. So, update on the knife, or the knife. I've been using it heartily and heavily. I still see no real deviation on the blade except for one spot. I got a little deviation here, and I've got a barely deviated spot right there. Hey, I did cut myself. Sweet. Still, I'm going to tell you, this Magna Cut steel, it's impressive. It's very impressive. Okay, so that's not my favorite. See, I wouldn't consider that an Adam Sandler movie, though, right? Like, you know, it's not a Sandler or Buscemi movie. It's my favorite Brendan Fraser film. It's like I love that movie, but it's not because Adam Sandler's in it. I think it's because it's got friggin' like three of my favorite actors of all time in it. That's Brendan Fraser, and Joe Mantegna, and what's the other one? Joe Mantegna and the guy from Spinal Tap. Yeah, Beavis and Butthead calling into the radio station. I know. Yeah. Well, you know, here's the other thing too. Is like this is something that always bugs me about movies. When they have a game system in their hand, they're holding it upside down, or they have no batteries in it. There's no game in it or something. And this lady straight up holding a Sega Game Gear upside down, and I'm just like, no one on set was bored for 20 minutes, long enough for you to figure out how to orient the stupid thing in your hand. Not to mention you're sitting there holding it upside down. It would say Sega upside down. You see, now hold on. See, Encino Man, that's my favorite Sean Astin movie, because he's the main character of that movie. I love that movie. That's but that's not a Brendan Fraser movie, right? The Encino Man is the kid. He's the Encino guy. He's the guy from Encino who finds the man in the ice. He's the man who finds Encino Man, or he is Encino Man because everything about the guy he digs up becomes Encino Man. I'm just saying. It's like the rationalization, the idea that, like, okay, The Terminator is like the original Terminator is about a bad guy. Oh, see, okay, now Goonies is a rough go at it. Okay, like I almost doesn't register as Sean Astin. And then here's the other thing. I think like if you didn't have the entire cast of Goonies, it wouldn't have worked, right? If it was just like two kids and they were like doing this thing, no, it needed to be all these like different kids from different places and stuff, thrown together because they happen to live near each other and they happen to be the Goonies. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as much as that is a Sean Astin film, really, it's actually it's like a Richard Donner. Is that who did it? Yeah, I think it's Richard Donner. Yeah, it's one of those films. But it's also a Steven Spielberg film. It's a bunch of things. Uh, you know, Probably my favorite like action adventure movie growing up was Goonies. I love Goonies. It's our time down here. Down here, it's our time, or whatever. It's their time up there. Up there. And then you talk about Sean Astin being good as a kid. He was a pretty damn good actor back then. So, yeah. Like, I get it, that's a Sean Astin film, but it doesn't register because he's a kid actor in it. Whereas, like, he's grown up. Also, like, see, it's like, Encino Man isn't a Pauly Shore movie. And I don't like Encino Man because Pauly Shore's in it. I think Biodome is my favorite Pauly Shore movie. I've seen all of them. I've seen In the Army. I've seen all of them. Everyone loved friggin' Pauly Shore back when. And now he just looks like a weird, trollified version of himself. Yeah. It's like you're ruining. And then, the man who has no dick from Ghostbusters is the William Atherton is the friggin' the guy who freaks out and grows a beard and like goes crazy. This man has no penis. Anyway. William Atherton, I feel bad that like he played such a good asshole in that movie, right? He played such a good asshole in that movie that it fucking actually like washed over into his real life. That I like yeah I know they grow the weed in the dome, yeah, and Stephen Baldwin in that is pretty good too. Weirdly enough, I think Stephen Baldwin has a lot more talent than any of the other Baldwins because he's played a diverse kind of amount of characters. Whereas Alec Baldwin always, hello, I'm Alec Baldwin. Yes, well, it's always like pushing that gravelly, like low voice shit. It's like, it's like I can respect The Rock in his acting career because he did Be Cool. But after a while, I can't respect most of the shit he's done. Although Jumanji was pretty good. I still need to see the second one, Welcome to the Jungle or whatever. But Jumanji was pretty good. I was surprised that they actually did something good with that. Very surprising. Cheers. Cheers. All right. We'll do it as Alec Baldwin. Cheers. I'm Alec Baldwin. You're cheersing with Alec Baldwin. Huge shots. Well, I explained to you I'm a huge person, right? I don't even know what these ribs mean, but like, if it goes above that, I'm in trouble. Go! Shut up, Francis. Shut up, Francis. I'm not doing a catchphrase for you. Shut up, Francis. Why would I do a catchphrase? I literally just did 3. Shut up, Francis. There's 4. Literally just going to have a t-shirt one day that just says, shut up, Francis. That's it. The people who get it will get it. It won't even have my friggin' logo on it. Catchphrase time. Like, an early catchphrase I use here and there still is, you know, I love a nice Tanto blade. Tanto blade. Tanto blade is another catchphrase I use frequently, starting everything out here. Huge shots. Huge shots. Huge ones. And yeah, I nicked myself. I'm not ashamed to say I got a little nick right there earlier. I keep telling people, like, the inevitability of me doing this shit, any knife that I have, grabbing it by the blade, doing stupid tricks with it, I'm going to get cut eventually. But I've narrowed it down to just getting nicked here and there. So, by the way, Camulus comb. It's got a multi-tool on the sheath. It's got a hook sharpener, a draw sharp, a rough draw sharpener, another draw sharp. It's got a cord cutter, and it's got a bottle opener. I like this little thing. It's cool. It's only 20 bucks too. It was only 20 bucks for this. I have one that I'm giving away to one of the people here in the channel. If it's legal, you're in the greater 50 United States. For the most part, most of these are legal in most of the municipalities. I can't send one of these to New York City. New York City? What am I caught on? I'm caught on this old ass knife. That's a fishing knife right there. I don't do much fishing no more. I'm also allergic to fish. I'm allergic to a bunch of things. I don't like being allergic to things. Wish you could just eat regular food. Looks like a spider coat. It's you know, I've never. Has anyone? Does Spyderco even make a fixed blade? And it's a good question. By the way, this is one of the sharper ones I got. It's a Gerber. A Gerber. You know, it's weird. I've not touched either of my two Gerber multi-tools since this was placed in my pocket not less than a week ago by one yonder savvy acolyte. I'm Edie Acolyte. He's savvy acolyte. And someone asked me, like, someone says, do you know that your last name is an adverb? And I said, technically, sure, but I don't follow. I used to own quite a few in the past. I had a Mossberg shotgun. I had a bunch of things. I had a 1911 pearl handle grips that I got in a trade. It was a beautiful gun. I don't have really any firearms aside from one, and I don't tell people what that is, so that no one knows exactly what I have carrying around. Trust me when I say, like, I don't need a gun to hurt people. I don't even need a knife to hurt people. The knife usually just shuts down the argument. So, because I used to, like, go into bars. I'm really tall. Used to go into bars, and, like, people, like, I'm right at the threshold of being just tall enough for someone who's short to be able to punch up and uppercut me. So, yeah, I got hit in the face a bunch of times as a kid, which is why I've had teeth knocked out of my head. I've had freaking people trying to say things. Heinz, I literally just asked everything. I asked, like royally, right? Does anyone know? And then you're gonna give me shit instead of telling me the answer, which is total on brand for you. So I'm not gonna complain, but you could just have said the answer. Be like, I'm the knife expert, bitch. The rooster is in town. They do? I don't know. Like, I've been off the game for knives. Honestly, my favorite, the things that are exciting me the most out of knives, aside from this, anything with Magna on it, I want. I don't care if I have to pay $1 billion for this shit. But everything that's exciting is something that's cheap, that I don't have any emotional, wordly enough, emotional attachment. I have an emotional attachment to this. It's one of my first, like, rubber carry-arounds. And I lost it. I gave one away. I lost one. I broke one. I also cut one's handle completely in half, and found out that this is a full tang blade. It's just a very small tang. See, I'm not entirely sure. See, priority copy, there's a problem. I can't eat apples. I can drink apple cider, but I can't drink apple juice. I can have like apple flavored ketchup, which by the way, if you get simply ketchup, it's the flavor of apple. They put apple juice in it to cut down on the amount of sugar, even though apple juice has a shit ton of fucking sugar. Didn't you? Weren't you here when I said so? So they do make them. Well, thanks for giving me the answer eventually, Rooster. And thanks for eventually getting there to the point. No, prior to the copy, I said my favorite pie is Boston cream pie. This is a Boston cream pie. It's like a round layer cake or whatever. It's a round cake. You cut it in half, right? You put like yellow custard, like in the center. Okay, what did you say? Hold on. Wait, yeah. No, dude, actually, here's the thing I've learned getting hit in the face a bunch of times, right? If you clench up too hard, it'll hurt more. But if you clench up at the right amount, you will not get your jaw broken. If you don't clench up at all, it'll get dislocated or ripped out of your freaking face. You'll be wired up for weeks. I have never been wired up for weeks, though. Also, most times, like, these little assholes, they wouldn't get me in the jaw. They'd hit me in the throat or in the side of the neck. I remember it was a really short, like, black dude fucking punched me in the goddamn ear. I was like, what the fuck you think this is, fucking Fight Club? And everyone started laughing. He started laughing. And I started laughing. I walked up. I was, dude, I'm sorry, right? And I grabbed him by the hand. I was like, bah! It's like, no. There's nothing fucking funny about you hitting me in the goddamn ear. Espresso cafes? I like espresso. Are you like the cutest guy in the world? What? No bars. Cafes. So I don't go to bars very often, and when I do, I have a posse of people who fucking take care of me. Also, if it's a local bar and someone starts something with me, not if my posse doesn't get to him, the owner of the bar that I go to, Faisal, he will fucking stop me. He'll be like, yo, bro, it's not worth it, man. Come on, bro. Dude, man, just chill out, man. Come back in the kitchen. We talk for a little bit. I'll cook you a burger. Like, yeah. Well, so Pirate Copy, you're in Portugal, right? So you have like a shit ton more history that you know about. Here in America, we've got a shit ton of history that no one ever taught us. Everything that happened before people settled here. Pirate Copy, cheers. Cheers to the Rooster. Never a cheers to his ex-wife, though. Let's not drag her into this. Jeez, why are you dragging her? Why is she dragging you? Cheers. Like, Sparticle knife. That sounds kind of interesting. I'll have to look into that. Can you shoot me their website or something? Can you shoot me the website? You're the knife expert. Can you text me the website? I was gonna say asshole, but I know you're already primed for that, so I was gonna be like jerk instead. I knew a guy who could really do the cool jerk. Banana. Oh, pirated copy. What about Happy Gilmore? Not the new one, the original. I like that's one of my favorite. See, it's like hands down my favorite Mike Myers movie. Hands down, So I Married an Axe Murderer. So I Married an Axe Murderer. But I have a very special place in my heart for Billy Madison. But none of it is as good, in my opinion, as Happy Gilmore. Okay, Happy Gilmore is the like that's why he did a sequel on it. I was taught this by two different people who went through Vietnam, Korea. You know, those are two different places. Who went through Vietnam, Korea. Vietnam's a place in Korea, I'm guessing. Was one's an army man, one's a marine. No, like Heinz. You see, like, I know a shit ton of Marines, Navy men. Dude, I know one Navy guy who hangs out with a Marine, and like they'll get into a fight over something, and it'd be like, well, my ass rides in Navy equipment. Well, you know, yeah, like whatever the anagram back is, and then they'll just be like, we're both right, we're both not wrong. Like, man, I'm so done with this. Like, dude, it's a good freaking like military guys. They're a different breed of people. I would have done it, but reality is, Pop said don't do it because your army is not in the army. When I do, I drink Dos Equis. I like Dos Equis. Actually, so Dos Equis, if Dos Equis is ever listening, bring back Azul. I want blue back. You can get Negro, and you can get, like, you know, Especial, but they do not have Azul right now. Azul is made with freaking like what is it? Pina cores from tequila or whatever. Oh man, it's so good. Parody copy Lou. I'd say my favorite Sandler films are Airheads. See, that's not a Sandler film, but go ahead. Wedding Singer and Happy Gilmore. So, Wedding Singer is your favorite. Airheads is probably, unless you like The Mummy more, it's probably your favorite Brendan Fraser. Big Daddy, Waterboy, Mr. Deeds. How is your number 7 my number 1? That's a good question. You think I'm so cute now? I very happily, mind you. I didn't find out till I got locked up. Well, tell you, dude, hey, bitch cheated on you, 4 different men. Pirated copy, they all mean something different to me, which is why, like, I can definitively say, like, Mr. Deeds is a time in my life. Big Daddy is a time in my life before Mr. Deeds. You know, which is why Mr. Deeds is here. It's, you know. No, it's Spyderco. What are you saying? What are you? It's Spyderco.com? What are you talking? It's like I said, send it to my phone, not. I guess technically you are saying it on my phone here. I'm just saying that. Rooster, relax. Let's just relax. Did you walk away and come back and then not update the stream? Because that happens to me frequently. Dance with me, everybody. Bow, bow, doodle, bow. Ooh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Whatever they're saying. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Like, people ask me why I wear this hat. They're like, man, I like your cowboy hat. I'm like, well, it's actually a fedora. And the reason why it hangs down like that is because it got beat up really hard on the front end. It's actually, like, it's asymmetrical. Another thing I kind of like about it. Wear it sideways, push it up. Anyway, I'm just saying. This is the cheapest. That's like $15 at fucking Target. Also, I occasionally got to do this. Yeah, it's also two different countries, bro. Heinz, you're behind. Oh, pirated copy. So I can tell you exactly who I am. If you think I'm cute, it's because I am like a gigantic thing, and I am freaking like some sort of insanely fucking uncoordinated person. Uh, I've spent my life being goofy, not standing correctly, not slouching, because people can't hear me because my entire voice echoes over top of their head. Also, you might find me cute because I look like, you know, a gigantic fucking teddy bear. It's just the one thing I fucking heard my entire life. Aside from Shrek, which I fucking hate. Y'all know that. Cheers. I am a very capable mess. It's the best way to put it. Rooster, you're behind. Skip to live. You know, I frequently drink. I don't know if you know this. I frequently drink, and occasionally I'll go and show up someplace, and I'll be like, yeah, blah, 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 this and that. And they'll be talking to me in the present about something that I'm talking about in the past. The culmination of cute. Well, I remember when I was a kitten, and I remember when I was a puppy. I remember when I was a marmoset, and I remember when I was a guppy. Anyway, I have not really actually tried this. Like, fuck! The only thing that I've said about it is that it's got a bit of a gimmick. Right? The last gimmick tool I bought, I ended up loving. It's the Extendo wrench from Pittsburgh. I'm telling you, that's like a 70-something too. It's not like a really nice, like, ratchet head. I've literally been. This video came out today. I've been thinking about where this will live in my life. Most likely, it'll be in my truck, in a tool bag for my truck. Because think about it like this: it's got everything. It's got all of them, and then I'll just toss it in the tool bag. I'll just throw this box away. I'll throw it into the cardboard recycle, or I'll put it into a cardboard box or whatever, beat it up, and then send it out to one of you guys. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with it. Either be I'm gonna love it or I'm gonna hate it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. All right, my 15-second review still stands. It's nice that instead of a regular ass wrench, they put out one gold wrench to do 3 sizes. That sounds like a very cool and economical thing. I don't understand what having a gold wrench means to people, because it means nothing to me, right? My gold wrench is a Craftsman from like 1985. And it's not gold, it's chrome, vanadium, drop forged steel. You literally just go pick one up, like right now. Is that a come on? Is Rooster, are you coming on to me? You have nuts made of solid rhodium. This is why I like you, dude. You say some of the most southern shit, but you spell rhodium right. Dude, you are... you are something different. Just like me. I get it. I like it. It's alright. Pirated Copy, I own all those movies. I own all those movies. I even own the spin-off ones that didn't have Jason Biggs in it, or Stifler, or Stifler's mom. Also, Pirated Copy, you still haven't sent me an email. You still have not sent me that email I was talking about. But you know, when I say things, people don't listen sometimes. Or people don't want to listen. Or people decide that I'm something special when I'm really not. Look, if I'm special, I'm like, yeah, I'm special. Hi, how's it going? Like Down syndrome level freaking idiot. As smart as I can be just as dumb in the next 10 minutes. It's not about that. Like, literally, like, here's my customer today. You can email me anything. They're in my channel description. Anyway, I'm literally saying to my customer, he's like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. You know, I went down to the Genius bar, right, down at the Apple store, and they're like, why not just replace the phone? And he's from Massachusetts, so, you know, like, big city asshole, right? Like, and he'll show it every day. I remember one time during COVID, he came down and met me at Home Depot. And he literally, instead of like one of those, like, medical masks, right? Because I always wore a black one, right? When I get sick, I put one on because I have 1,000 of them left over still from fucking 2020, or whatever, 2020. Anyway, when I get sick, I just put it on because, first off, like, I don't have to cover my mouth if I cough, if I have a mask on. I don't like wearing the mask. I am the guy who hates wearing the mask, okay? But I didn't wear the mask for me. I wore the mask because people wanted me to. And if I could relate that to a current situation right now, I make videos. I could have stopped doing this weeks ago. I've only been doing it for months. Right? Like, I'm just saying that, like, there's a place where people's expectations of me was always met. There's a time where that happened. Parody Copy, you want to show me whatever you got? Do it on the email. I have public emails. Peka Carone. This is why I like friggin' running late streams. I run into the go-getters, the real good guys out there. You guys are my dad. You guys are pops, okay? You guys wake up early. Damn, Cody didn't get it during all that fancy restrictions. So, got it a year or so afterwards. Lost my taste, sense of smell. So, 2019, November. Everyone in the house was so sick we couldn't fucking do any work. Charlie, God bless him, gave me $500. He was like, look, you guys just came out of this, and that. He gave me and Dad $500 cash, and it like saved us. It like changed every dynamic of our life. Whilst COVID was happening, I was working every day. I was the most in-demand person in town. I don't like pizza. I worked in pizza for 15 years. I don't like pizza. I do like cheese pizza, and I like pork sausage. I like beef on top. I like cheese, different cheeses to make the cheese a little bit better. I like a nice New York slice. I like a good, thick old friggin' Chicago slice. I just don't do pepperoni anymore. Pepperoni, so you work in the industry and you make pizzas, you're like, pew, 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 pew. Everyone loves pepperoni. It tastes like beef. It tastes the same fucking thing as beef and Italian sausage mixed. So get a beef and Italian sausage. You want pepperoni, because I'm telling you that flavor combination way better than pepperoni. Because pepperoni also tastes of old laid around meat, which has been smoked and or like laid around for way too long. I parody copy. I am unfortunately kind of allergic to pineapple. It's one of those things that I can eat very small amounts of, and I do like pineapple. I just like a pineapple upside down cake. Not a bad one. Okay. But I'm saying like pineapple is not. It's not my juice. Right. My juice is probably like like wild strawberry juice, lemonade. I love lemonade. I love southern shit. I don't know what that's all about. Probably because I grew up in the South. I love lemonade. I love strawberries. I love fucking smoking tobacco. I was 6 years old when I came down here, so. And I needed to be here in the South because if I was up north, I would be like way crazier and I would be the most jealous, pissy ass motherfucker in the world. Like, better than our actual friggin'. Better than our actual, like, more so than our actual president. So, that guy is such a fucking narcissistic shitbag. And here's the thing, people are like, when he ran the first time, they're like, you like this guy? I was like, no, dude, he's a narcissistic shitbag. What? Well, I mean, I know you can't see it because you are too, but like, whatever. And then I stopped having friends. Cheese pizzas are amazing, yes. And pepperoni is old meat. Yeah, that's been smoked, left hanging around. It's literally like they pump all the meat, flavor, and spice into an intestine. That's what I'm saying. And then they leave it out for. I like my meat fresh. I'm sorry if I'm like that. The freshest I'll go is like ground beef. You know, I like cow. I like freaking chicken. I like cow and chicken. The show. I like Two Angry Beavers, only if they're fighting over me. I also like the show, Two Angry Beavers. And I also like I Am Weasel. I Am Weasel. Yeah, there's 10 references, I think. Is that 10 references? No, that's about 7 references. 7 references. A reference to a block of time, a reference to shows in the block of time, a reference to the fucking shows themselves. What I eat personally, referencing things. It might be 10. I don't know. I just can't eat fish. Like, fish is a rough. Like, first off, when I was a kid, I could eat tuna all day. Now I can't stomach it. Like, I put it in my mouth, and the flavor makes me want to puke. I don't get it. It's like, no, don't do this, dude. I know you're hungry. Don't do this. Right? And the last time I had a tuna steak, it was like. Just rip it out of. Give me the knife. I'll do it myself. Come on. And they're like, no, dude, that's seppuku. Shut up. Don't point out obvious shit to me. I'm fucking in pain. This is what I'm saying. Like, so I got an email just before the stream. It says that my content may not be appropriate for children. And I said, yes, I know. I mark it as not for children. So, oh yeah, and the pink drink has arrived. So, okay, hold on. Cheese pizza are amazing. So, so not wrong there. Yeah, but as I do come from the cold north, dark. But, like, okay. Yeah, Peck is definitely, like, smoked meats. So hold on, wait, okay. I like good smoked meats, okay? But I like them when they're fresh, when they've been smoking for 12 hours instead of 24 hours. There's a carrion taste that puts itself into things when you hold on to them for too long. And no matter how much spice you put into it, I can never not taste it. I was about to say, he's from near there. I have a lot of European people here just very interested in how I live my life. I drink a lot of vodka. I used to drink a lot of whiskey. I don't drink as much Coke as Pepsi or colas as I used to. I actually so most times during a whole day I'll drink nothing but water, just so I can sit here and drink these with you guys. So cheers to you guys. Also, still very lucid. That's a half of a fifth. Put that up. I got the pink drink. That's the low and slow. Also, don't want to get too roughed. He was in Helsinki. You know, I've been to Amsterdam once. Once. Yeah, I'm very tall. Right? I think I've done this on stream where I pick up this thing and I carry it around and I show you how I can touch the ceiling. We have 7-foot ceilings here. I'm 6'6". I can touch it with no problem in my house. Like that, like flat palmed. Oh, the pink drink is Pink Whitney. It's made by Barstool Sports. It's an American company. I am not a fan of Barstool or Dave Portnoy or whatever, but I'm a fan of this drink. I also like don't really follow sports, right? Pekka, I want to come and like so I got a buddy, a stream buddy here in England. I was like, I want to come, like spend a couple days there. I want to spend a couple days out in like friggin' Finland. So like Pekka, you know one of my favorite friggin' bands out of Finland is Fintroll. You've heard of Fintroll, right? You know where they do that like that whole like big orchestral Finnish, you know, like folk music shit, and then it's like it's like fucking talking in fucking Finnish. Dude, that shit's so dope. And he's also like, I know that like I've translated some of it. It's like he's talking about like old legends and trolls and shit. And like it's about like this whole cultural movement over there of like doing like, you know, metal music, which is a big thing in your area. Let's not fucking joke. Like some of the best death metal comes out of that area. And people are like always surprised when I pull up listening to fucking crazy goddamn. It's like 50 metal. Well, not really, but you get my gist. But there's not 50 metal bands per person. It's like when I say, yeah, I got a YouTube channel, it's like, well, everyone's got a YouTube channel. I was like, no, not everyone has a fucking YouTube channel. If everyone had a YouTube channel, this would be a little bit easier. Because we all have our little sects of shitheads. And we join our shitheads together. That's just how it goes. It's like people don't get how grassroots works, but it works. Because I can't spend money. I can't, and I always tell people like, my success here isn't me. It's you guys. If you like me, it's you guys supporting me. I can't be something more than just what I am. But you guys can make me something bigger and better and stronger than all that. And if that's your particular like outlook, the way that you see me, then I will not discourage you from talking about it. And yeah, there's 50 kids per citizen, or there's per citizen. There's at least 5 kids that are playing in metal bands right now that are really awesome, that are better than any metal band you've ever heard, and they're all from fucking Finland. Like it's just really no, that's not a joke. Pekka, that's a real thing. There are like 500 kids per capita in your fucking area that play metal better than anyone in the whole world. Where's Yngwie Malmsteen from? That's my point. Where'd Yngwie come from, right? Yngwie is like freaking, like, somehow he's famous, right? It's like, Malmsteen is so famous. Like, and he's not even really from y'all's area, I think. He's like from fucking Germany or something, and then he moved up there or whatever. It's been a while, hold on. There is a metric. Yeah, okay, so Old gods, the old gods. So, Pekka, check out Fintroll, Finntroll, Fintroll. They've had a bit of crossover here in America. Uh, and when I say crossover a bit, I mean like I'm the only one who fucking knows who they are. Uh, like someone's like, I was like, so I know a couple guys from the area. They're Scandinavian. They're not from Finland. They're like Sweden and Switzerland and friggin'. But they all come together. They all come together. They all like right. And I don't understand a fucking lick of it. But I'm gonna tell you right now. I said like I literally walked up. I was like, can you guys just have that conversation again in English so I understand everything about it? And they're like, oh yes. So we were talking about the metal bands. I was like, oh, metal bands. Oh, dude, hold on. Have you ever heard of this band? And they're like, no, if you have not, right? It's so cool just meeting anyone from anywhere in the world. Like I know, dude. I live in the South. I know people who are like, man, you got a weird sounding voice. I don't want to talk to you, right? And it's just like, no. Just be like, tell me more, right? Explain it to me like I'm a child. Although I'm definitely not like a child mentality type fella. I understand very much so. And it's like, no. Just be like, hey, man, I had never met no one from your place, man. Tell me more about you. By the way, that's the way Southerner really does it. He's like, wow, you some exotic fucking thing. Let me hear a little bit. Let me hear a little bit. Come on, tell me the story. Right? I did. Plus, growing up in the South is like, it's like, I've said it a couple times. It's like growing up in rural England, in like the country of England. But you travel every country up there, and literally you got to know, like, well, it's nice. You can go ahead and setting. Oh, just keep them calmly side on stay in the face, right? You got to know, like, you got to know words from places, okay? So, like, if I was in London, I'd be like, hello, how are you? Very nice to meet you, right? But if I was, like, up in Ireland, in Northern Ireland, I'd be like, oh, it's very nice, hello, welcome, So, like, everyone hears the fucking voices differently when they're paying attention, but no one will hear it when they're just hearing it. They'll be like, an English accent, an English accent. And trust me when I say, like, people have, like, I have, like, friends from Scandinavia who come down here, and they're like, oh, are you English? Like, no, I'm actually from Scandinavia. And they're like, where out? They're like, oh, Switzerland, like, from Bern in Switzerland is one of them. He's like, I am from Bern in Switzerland, right? And it's like, how are you, like, so good at English? It's like, oh, well, we speak English much better than all of the people in England. And I'm like, is that like a point of pride for you guys? I was like, yes. So if you make a joke about it in the future, go ahead. That's a weird freaking flex, but yeah, we grew up next to the English and we speak it better than those assholes. Have I ever smoked? What is that? What's pot? What's pot? Pirated copy. What is pot? I've never heard of pot. I don't know what pot is at all. I'm sorry, you were saying? Whilst laughing at me? Pirated copy. I think you've struck upon the moment. If you ever wanted to touch me, you are doing it now. Stop saying I'm a babe. Stop saying I'm cute. Just be fucking that person who fucking gets it. It's hard to find these people in the world. Like, honestly, pirated copy. Fucking baby. Jesus. If I put a diaper on, it would be one of the funniest gags I've done on the channel, but I'm not going to lower myself to anything but fart humor. Fart and shit humor, I'm fine with. But Anything below that, like baby, giant diapers, fat jokes, that's beneath me. Okay? That's beneath. I do not make I don't make fat jokes unless like people really need to hear them. Like literally, dude, fat people. I used to be very fat. I don't like not being gigantically fat anymore because it actually made things hammer home a little bit more. But like I lost 140 pounds and 225 from 320. Okay. 225 is like a rough. 320 is like a rough too. Cause like I was like 350 at one point too. Anyway, my point is like when you're getting healthy, you're trying to do something. You actually watch numbers. You look at you look at your heart rate. Taking your heart rate, your diastolic, your systolics, right? You put your hand up. By the way, the one at the store tells you to do this. I do this. No, Pekka, I'm literally heroin Bob without the heroin. I'm to sketch out a small parlance of a moment here. I still haven't done the video on it. I need to do the video on it. And SLC Punk is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. I've been to Salt Lake City. I've been a punk, and now I'm telling you right now, I am heroin Bob, but I'm like marijuana Eddie, or like I proved that it's not. It's a physical thing. Yeah, it's a physical. Yeah, it's probably a physical addiction, because I'll wake up, I'll live my life. I don't have a problem going and fixing things, fixing pipes, fixing things. The medicine for that existence for me is literally eating food. I'm gonna wake up, eat food. If I don't eat food, then I'm gonna go change a pipe, and I'm gonna be like dry eating the whole time. By the way, Pekka, I really. Here's the thing about straight edge dudes. They searched through everything in their life, and they say, or girls. I mean, straight edge people. Dudes are dudes. Dudes aren't guys, by the way. Dudes are everybody. If I'm like, dude, and you're a girl, don't take offense. What I'm saying is like, I grew up in the heart of cigarette country. I grew up in Marlboro fucking country. Camel fucking town. It's no surprise that I still smoke these fucking death sticks. I'm gonna tell you right now. When I found pot, I knew that there was my weapon of choice to exist. Because I had tried a bunch of things like coke and freaking a couple other things. I don't even want to talk about that couple of them. I know I did like that Coracetin shit where you like take fucking 5 of the Coracetin pills, you trip hard because you don't have blood pressure problems. It has like a very light blood pressure medicine in it. It lowers your blood pressure medicine or your blood pressure so that you're like all like woo. By the way, where's the owl? He should have just told you, dude. Psychedelics do it better. Psychedelics do it without dropping your heart, your BP, none of that. Actually, if anything, it turns all that up. So we're talking about different products for the same result with better outcomes for the. I'm just saying, like, if you're hypertensive and you're fat and whatever, right? By the way, Pekka, possibly the reason why he is that way is because he's seen the dangers of letting go of it, right? You have that in you. It's why you would barely near touch it. You see, I don't have an outlet that's as strong of a drug as YouTube. I'm gonna be real right now. Like I drank right here on stream. By the way, my first pink drink of the night. Pink drink. Everyone loves a pink drink because this is a lesser alternative to the big old heavy ones that I've been drinking. This is 30. That's 100. That's what I'm saying. Like I know when to slow down and I know when to chill. I also know that like one day I need to quit all of this. But I am also a gigantic person. When I say I need like almost twice as much to feel anything off of anything, I ain't lying. Rooster, just change your fucking name today. If you want to fucking make me feel better, don't apologize. Just change your fucking name to the Rooster. It was blood red chili. You could have just said blood red chili. Heinz, you are the most enigmatic dude I've ever met. If you had the opportunity to do this, I'm telling you right now, write the fucking book. Stop fucking around. Okay, don't worry about the first chapter. Write 2 through 10. Or 2 through 11. However many you want to do. Write everything you know. And then write the first chapter after you write all of that. People don't know that I've written a couple books. No one's read them. And also, I don't get your credit for them on my stuff because I did it through Fiverr, and I wrote instruction manuals for Chinese goods. Think about that. So I'd have to look at Chinese translations. I'd have to look at the Chinese, see the translation, look up each word individually to see, and this is how I kind of learned how to read Japanese kanji and Chinese kanji in some ways. But it's still not. It's not easy for me. It's origami. It's literally like seeing folded up shit. It's I don't get it, right? Change name to the Roosters, babe. Oh shit, pirated copy. Is Heinz your babe? I mean, is Heinz your babe, or you just call everyone babe? You know, this cinches it. Pirated copy, you have lived here longer than anyone else that everyone thinks is a troll, but I know people aren't trolls. Sometimes English is a barrier for people. Okay? I will entertain the thought that if you shoot me your phone number, I will FaceTime with you on whatever app you have. Messenger, or freaking if you have an Apple device, I can FaceTime you FaceTime. I just want to meet you personally because, it determines exactly who you are in my life. And if you want anything from me, you need to be my best friend. And I haven't had a best friend for a long time aside from Savvy. And Savvy is well married with children. And he is very much so Al Bundy some days. And just think about when I was like that, why I drink. Why I still drink is because one day I had to take care of a kid. I had no help. And when I got help, I had to ask for it. That's what I'm saying. If the people you know care about you, care about yours, they'll help you. The worst part is there's this lady calling around to churches. That doesn't surprise me. By the way, her outcome doesn't, she was mosque, call the mosque, or call a couple of these, Unitarian churches. And they were yeah, just give us a phone number or whatever, and you can come down to the church. We'll give you whatever. It's 3 of them or 4 of them. Because there are people who actually give a fuck out there. I'm telling you right now, a Catholic church, a Baptist church, no. These are people who think about how much money they can spend to get into heaven. By the way, the Dutch version of my name is Palmeter, or Palmeter. Right? So, I don't know exactly what that means, but I think the implication is that I sold absolution to people, which is why at some point in the American history of my family, we changed it from Palmeter to Palmetier. Si en français, Palmetier en France Huguenots. We could trace our lineage back to the Mayflower and to the beginnings of New Amsterdam. By the way, if you ever seen that movie, Gangs in New York, pirate copy, I would literally just tell you right now that if you can look at these these two things you have, I said for work and for asking, or for, whatever. There's two listed. One's for work. You want me to do a voiceover. You want me to do work for money, work for hire. And then there's one, if you just want to be a friend to the channel, just send me the email. It's the brain of the acolyte. It's so common sense. Common sense was this thing I grew up with very heavily, where if I say something, I kind of mean it. But people said, "Well, what do you mean?" After I said, "I just said it right there." By the way, pirated copy, you're not the problem in the world. I also imagine you're a touch younger than me, like everyone who fucking watches. Portugal's, I imagine, a very beautiful place. On my tour of Europe, perhaps Portugal is a place I need to go. It's a good idea. Honestly, I need to treat my parents to a European vacation before they die. That's actually kind of the goal of the channel, but I'm going to tell you right now, the people who's going to pay for that is my dad with his stories on the channel. He knows it's coming. Literally, the crickets have unchirpened. It has become, and we're going to do 5 or 6 heaters on the back deck because I can't stand being cold anymore. I'm fucking 100 pounds less of fucking fat on me. Also, I'm dealing with a gigantic backlash of freaking sciatica right now. Cheers. Porto what? Porto de Gall? Porto de Gall? Porto de Madrigal? I think those are both in Portugal. Also, you guys have a weird Portuguese version of Porto. It's just called Porto. It's not Porto something. It's just the port. Or it's just port. I literally have to pull into port to get love from pirated copy. I literally have to pull into to port. I'd have to just port. Porto. That's just port. That's just a fucking... Is that a piece of wood off of a shore? I don't know. It's... Heinz, stop hitting on me. Rooster, I know what kind of shit you do to hens. Chill out. God dang it. Not to mention, people have asked me if I was from Europe before. I was like, well, my family is. And they're like, well, you just seem very calm and cool and collected like a European. And I was like, what? I think you're peeing on my face right now. You taking the piss out of me, right? I hate the beach, by the way, pirated copy. Here's my opinion on the beach. It is a small desert. It's a small desert where all the beautiful shit that grows. And all of the weird dead-looking shit grows. And it's a desert. And at the end of the desert is a shit ton of fucking salty water. And when I go into that salty water, what does it do? It makes me salty. I get kind of crusty. By the way, I've never been to the Mediterranean. I would love to experience the Mediterranean, the salts, the seas out there in Europe, because I hear it's a bit of a different sea. Right? Look, those hands can't be. Dude, don't do farm logic on me. You know, there's one rooster in every coop that fucking kills all of the others, or fucks them all. That's a real thing in what's it called? It's called it's the same thing as Edie or something, right? It's like hold on, Latin name. It's hegemony. Gaius hegemony. Gaius hegemony is like literally cockerel existence. It's like hen house, cock house. It's hen house and cockpit. By the way, the reason why the cockpit is a thing is because we used to watch them to fight, right? Heinz, we don't want. None of us want to hear about how fucking hardcore you've gone. We want about how hardcore you are right now. Be like, I've been through shit, but I'm still hardcore. I'm the goddamn rooster. I pecked the eyeballs out of at least 10 other roosters to be fucking hens all day. You're talking about hegemony. This is my point. Like, you get farm work. You get fucking breeding status. You get breeding existus. You get, like, friggin' milk. You get milking. You get, like, a bunch of these things. Like, you know, I grew up literally in the country. I could drive to a fucking dairy. And it'd take me 15, 20 minutes. Like, honestly, I really do wish that, like when I grew up, we went to a farm, a local farm, and we milked cows. Think about this. I went to a farm and I milked a cow. I knew where milk comes from because I've seen cows. And I've seen, like, this is how we normally do it. Bang, 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 bang. And they, like, pop on every single udder, and then they turn the pipe on the ones that don't connect because not every udder has all the same amount of teats. They're very consistent nowadays, but, like, not as consistent as you think. They still give good milk on one side or the other, or both sides, ever so lightly slower than any of the others. You know, genetics is a weird thing. Like, this is the thing about farming. People don't get this. Like, what farming gave to us as a people, like, it's like understanding that genetics is a mess. It's a dirty fucking mess. It's literally in a pig pen or a goat pen, or it's a mess. Genetics does insanity. I'm literally, hold on, am I freezing? Am I frozen? Genetics does insanity. I'm literally, hold on, oh no, literally, yeah, no, it wasn't me freezing on the video side, it was me freezing on text side, okay. Ron White. By the way, dude, if you've ever met Ron White, what a cool guy. By the way, I met him once. Go to the beach, yakety yak. These hens, worth say, we're talking about hegemony. Said hi, my tummy hurts. I already copy. When you probably sent the email, didn't you? Let me see what you look like. Can you send a photo? Will we talk, or is it a phone number? Is my email all jacked up right now? No, my freaking Wi-Fi's jacked up. What's going on? Oh, bandwidth. Okay. Sorry, I'm smoking cigs like a Greek. I'm also, like, really in desperate need to just dip and go to sleep. Pirate copy. Did you send me the email, Pirate? Did you send? And come to Portugal, get some of that fucking European medicine. Maybe just move out there. Become an expatriate. You know how often I thought about this? My brother literally fucking makes monitoring devices for riots, parking lots where they don't have enough security coverage. Lowe's Home Improvement. Lowe's Home Improvement. I'm sorry, I sneezed twice there. I didn't mean to say Lowe's Home Improvement. No, I literally just said Lowe's Home Improvement. These guys have the best mini bucket. Yeah, I still shop here. It's. If you're like, what's your favorite? Both of these guys are gigantic fucking assholes in the world. So, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Ace Hardware is not exempt from it. Doesn't matter where I shop. It matters how smart I shop. Okay? And I've said this. That is a very European way. Like, you know where your money goes. And you know how because, like, in Europe, it's all clear. Like, the worst shitbags roll to the top really quick out in Europe. And as much as I love Ron Swanson, I disagree with Ron Swanson on many things, including being libertarian, because I was at one point in my life. I was liberal, I was libertarian, I was conservative. I'm all three of them. I just know that if we're ever here in America going to have a government that actually works for people, it's going to be cherry picking the best policies from the worst ideas. I mean, people say this is the worst idea, blah blah blah. But FDR is a controversial topic with me and a lot of my libertarian buddies. You know, these assholes have like $10 million and they own a fucking DeLorean. So you know, owning a DeLorean won't take you into the past. It's like, what? I was like, it won't actually physically take you to the past. Like, it's like if they made a new Back to the Future movie, it wouldn't ruin the old ones. He's like, what? I was like, no, it wouldn't. It would never ruin the old ones. You guys don't get this, right? Like, if a franchise survives, like Jurassic Park. By the way, I'm not a big fan of any movie after the first Jurassic Park, but that's because they made a huge impact on me in my life, and I will never be able to relive that moment seeing that in the theater. By the way, I think I saw, like, in that stretch, I saw like so many good movies. There's a movie theater right down the way. I want to own it one day. I wish I'd like own that movie theater. Because they're doing the wrong shit every day. Because they're motivated by profit as opposed to love for movies. They're like, whoa. And during COVID, they're like, how can we make money during COVID? Well, let's do a drive-in theater in the parking lot. Because no one's parking here anyway. By the way, there's a big screen. It's half funded. No one's bought it. No one's figured anything out. You know, if I had $1 million or $10 million, I'd buy that fucking slot. I'd fucking finish the work that this asshole had done. I'd let him fucking hang out with me for the entire time. And I talked to this asshole about music and movies, and he would disagree with me heavily on politics all day. But I would tell him, like, there's a point in your life where you were young, and if I got accused of being a 38-year-old fucking child right now, I'd be like, 38, that's a really nice number, thank you. They're like, what? I was like, yes. I will be a surprise. Pirated copy, the worst part is, like, I'm going to be real. You know how many times I've gotten a little surprise? Like, it's not the point of life. It's about, like, knowing who your partner is. Okay? Like, I don't know the person in my life who matches me intellectually, personally, magically, and freaking... I've never met this person. I met one girl who came really goddamn close, and I have one son from that girl. By the way, shout out to Barb. She's a subscriber because she believes in me. I think this is the end of the stream. Pretty sure this is the wind down. It says there's 3 people here. No, surprises aren't surprises for me anymore. Here's me when I was growing up. If I saw the package, if I touched the package, I knew what action figure it was from the store. I knew what accessory it was from the store because I'd pick up the box and I'd hold it for 10 seconds and I'd learn every dimension with my hands. Batmobile. Batwing, right? 1989 was a huge year for me. Batman came out. No one bought me the Batmobile for Christmas except for my uncle and aunt. My Uncle Ted and my Aunt Phoebe. Their son, Scott, passed away a few years back. We still have a flag here, an American flag that flew over the Pentagon whilst the 9/11 shit was happening, and it was awarded to Scott. Scott gave it to my dad. You think about how important a piece of history might be to someone who lived an event, who told me that it was a real thing. It wasn't like from inside. It was like we saw pieces of plane, right? He was like, Scott said, one of my buddies was like literally there, watched like 10 people die with a plane running through it, blowing everything up. Half of his face is fucking burned off right now. He's like, I believe him, right? They didn't like take a blowtorch to half his face to fucking make this real. Anyway. Tim Burton's Bat, yeah, 1989. I was 9 years old, pirated copy. I was born in 1980, late 1980. I'm not going to say my exact birthday. Cheers. Cheers. No, if you think I'd be upset at how you look, that's on you. Okay? If you are something sexy and something beautiful and something woman-like, you might have a goddamn chance. I'm gonna tell you right now, though, the right person for you is out there somewhere. You might not ever meet them because you're not bold enough. I'm bold enough to tell someone, parody copy, I don't know you at all. But if you wanted to like be embedded in my existence, if you wanted to love me forever, if you wanted to be the wife, I get it. If you're that person. If you're not that person, just remember, I'm a dope-ass matchmaker, okay? Like, I got like 10 friends, all lonely-ass motherfuckers, just like me. Except maybe not as smart, maybe not as, like, savvy. By the way, Savvy's married. By the way, Savvy is the most beautiful man-ape I've ever met. He is a space monkey, just like I am. By the way, here, I can prove I'm a space monkey. A rooster. Here, I'm a monkey. How am I a monkey? Also, get your dirty damn rooster hands, claws off me, you damn dirty rooster damn fucking ape. No, I literally, like, I've rigged Francis so that I could, like, kill him at any moment. I could just, like, kill Francis, and rip him out. I got him rigged up right now. It's kind of cool. I can just, like... Now, Francis is bald, and he lives with the owl. He's out and about. He's got nothing to do. No, I'm not joking about that. Yeah. No, Savvy and I have the same IQ, but we do this. We have the same IQ, right? Numbers don't mean anything. I was literally saying to this dipshit that I work for all the time, and he's like, man, I wish I'd go to the Genius Bar and they put the fucking 170, 140, whatever on there. And I was like, do you want to know what my number is? And he's like, what are you talking about? I was like, Dad, can you tell him what my first number was? And Dad goes, 178. He broke the test. My dad, by the way, a king. My dad is so fucking awesome. he remembers every moment of his life, just like I remember every moment of mine. He can like literally like when he tells you a story, it's like him like when I was a kid, blah blah blah. And it's like it's so cool. I really need to get this on camera before he gets like to a state where he's not lucid. And honestly, he's in a place right now where I feel like Alzheimer's is happening to my dad right now. I keep asking him to do crossword puzzles or something, anything, right? But literally, what I need to do here on the channel, if I had $10,000, $1,000, I'd literally like take a month off and do pops tests for days. There'd be no 15-second reviews. There'd be 15-second pop tests, 3-minute pops tests, up to 3 minutes pops tests. Pops test is my favorite show on the channel. You guys don't get this. Like, Parody Copy, you've never watched every single video that I've ever done. But when I watch every single video that I've ever done, I literally can put myself like a snap back in that place. November 9th, 1996 was the first time I ever smoked a joint with a friend in a line at a concert. November 7th, 1996 was the first time I ever smoked a joint on the side of my house with my best friend, Z3. By the way, check out the music I did. There's kind of music video-ish stuff on my channel. It's not this way, it's this way. I'm sorry if you kids don't know that there was like this whole like wide format, and it's really impressive in the theater. No, send me the email, Parody Copy. This is the worst part. You are so bold as to call me baby, chicky, lippy, yacky, yakety yak, don't talk back, all that stuff, whatever you call me. I don't know. Doesn't matter. So you're bold enough to say something to me, like, you're cute and amazing. Just fucking hit me up on the fucking emails out there. Don't hit up the fucking work for fucking hire, work up, hit the brain of the acolyte. The art account. Because I'm an artist. I'm not an influencer. I'm not a person who has done better than everyone else. I don't wear a Rolex watch. By the way, when Dad dies, I'll wear the Bulova every day. Or I could just ask Dad to have me, like, yeah, check out this Bulova I wear. It's like a $7,000 fucking watch. Like, it's not the point. Riches is not the point. A Bulova shouldn't be $7,000 or $5,000. A Rolex shouldn't be $10,000. A Rolex should be $5,000 because Rolex should make good watches for everyday people like they originally did. They don't do that anymore. They make rich people watches for rich people assholes. And if you're buying a Rolex, I get it. But I'm just asking people I know in the world to not be an asshole when they buy one. Be humble about it. Be like, yeah, I fucking destroyed my entire life by buying this watch. By the way, check out Briefcase Works. I don't shout out people anymore because of Briefcase Works, because he's the last dude I think I'm ever going to shout out. He's doing better than me. He's got more subs. He's getting packages from fucking Hypertough. YouTube loves him because he's trying as hard as I did to get where I am now. And I tell people all day, it's 8 videos a day. It's not a fun existence. It's buying a lot of shit. It's putting your money where your mouth is. It's also working. You're out there working. You gotta buy a tool, you're doing a 15-second fucking review on it. I used to drink because I was worried about my mom, my dad, my son's mom, my son. But now I drink because I worry about everyone here. This is why I show up and I drink almost every night. Send me the email. Don't be an asshole. And I'm leaving soon too. So just send the email. Be bold. Be amazing. Prove yourself to the person you want to prove yourself to me. I don't need to prove myself to anyone. You know what I always tell people, like, well, what are you good at? I was like, I can show you or I can tell you. You can hire me and I'll show you, or I can tell you and then you'll hire me. What would you prefer? Showed! Fucking A, man. Literally showed has a goddamn halo hanging on the on the four-post freaking corner of his girlfriend's four-post bed or whatever. This guy is Sugar Ray. Showed, how are you, dude? Oh, pff. No, I literally slapped Francis. He was getting a little rough, dude. He was like, he was saying, he was actually, I think he was talking shit about everyone who never shows up. And he might have said you, but I said, no, show up. And then he might have said something about Josh. Tools the Big Josh, because, you know, he's from the 1600s, too. Showed, you're not terrible, dude. I'm terrible. The whole point is, at least you said it. No, Josh, by the way, I need to send that package out. I talked to Dad about, like, running it out to you. But Dad has no money. I have no money right now. But Savvy will do it for me. If I go fix some things at a store. By the way, it's where I've been buying my pot. Proper Goods. I love Proper Goods here in Raleigh, North Carolina, Greater Raleigh, North Carolina, North Raleigh, North Carolina. Right. Like I literally, I said it's chill for him every day of the week. If he fucking gave me any place in his organization, and he was like, all right, bet, fix some shit. No, it's happening. This is the whole point. Squatch, if I send you a package now, you have a subscriber load. Hold on, do I have? You got a bit of a big old brass nut in YouTube right now. You did a video about me and added me and hashtagged my shit, hashtag Tools Team, my crew. That would be a bit of a boost. Someone would finally shout me out because no one shouts me out ever. I'm not even that bitter about it. I was like I shine and people are like, man, I learned off of you, blah blah blah, and then never shine me back. It's whatever. I don't worry, but I do during lunch. Josh, are you drunk? Are you? Where's Free Drills for Days? By the way, that's her name. Her name is Free Filters. When you come in, I always tell people to hit you up. No, hold on. Wait, hold on. Listen, you do. You're one of the few people who do. But have you ever added me in a post for a video you really love? I'm saying, like, there's an analog here. I'm saying I've added you at least once. I've added this guy once, and he has more success than me, and I don't front on this. Like, I'm just saying that, like, you know, if you came up and you're doing something, put the glasses on and understand what's actually happening here on YouTube. This isn't us. This isn't me for mine. It's us for us. Like, I tell people, like, honestly, like, the thing that bugs me the most about you, Josh, is Tools with Big Josh was not a bad fucking go after it. Now I have to say Tool Squatch, and Tools with Big Josh still works to search for your channel. But I will give you all the respect in the world because you are squatching more than I am squatch. I am baby sass. You are king sass. And you have, what, a couple inches on me? Don't act. You're the best dude. Like, by the way, sometimes you literally are, like, saying something, and I'm just like, dude, why do I not listen to this guy more? Why of what? And I'm, like, literally, like, I need to send this dude a fucking package. Like, Josh, you inspired a lot of what's happening here right now. You're never not the problem here. You will never not, dude. You are. I will. I never endeavor to punch you in the face, like on YouTube, metaphorically, to like like one up you or to like impress people. You see what I'm trying to say? If anyone in fucking YouTube land fucking understands what I'm saying right now, it's you. Homer put Francis. I put Francis to sleep. Francis talked shat all night. I literally had to take a little like a 5 minute dump. I didn't tell anyone, but like I just wouldn't have a dump, and I came back with Legos or something. How do you add to a video? Question mark. I know nothing about YouTube or tech. I literally shoot it and load it. Hey, so there is a halfway decent editing suite. I should probably maybe like figure that out, like a way to shoot. Okay. How do John? How did you get this far? How did you get this far without fucking editing a single video? It's a good question. Also, a skill that a tradesman will definitely understand every day. So, like, I'm told, like, so I met this guy, Alex, on a job site doing house framing once. And he was like, yeah, I'm checking out this school in Raleigh. Yeah, in Wakefield, right? And then we went to the school together, and he went on to friggin' do this and that. Man, I am coming days. I don't know what your problem is. I guess Eddie can come too. That was a pee. I think you're confusing peeing with coming. Anyway, Squatch. So, no, okay. Okay. How many times do you watch the video before you put it out? 2 to 4? 10 to 20? 30 to 50? What I need, Squatch, if you want to be a good editor, put yourself in the shoes of a 5'4" dude trying to punch you in the face and trying to talk shit on you. By the way, I have two distinct things in my brain. I have you're the best and I have you're the worst. And they're constantly fighting. And someone said, well, I think you're bipolar. I got checked out. I'm not. I recognize the two things. I can't be bipolar if I recognize that there's two things in there. Right? Are they physical manifestation of voices? No, they're not. They're my voice in my head saying things in different tones. Is it? And then some psychologist said to me, like, dude, you just have a dope inner monologue. You know that? He's like, what? I was like, yeah, you have a dope. You like, have you ever looked into like, making short films or anything? And then the next year, I made short films. Because I had been like, fuck you, dude, blah, 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 and walked away. And then I started making short films. I think we did 3 or 4 before the one that got me into that school. And that was a long walk into the woods. And it was an overly drawn out black and white thing. I'm just saying, like. Now I repeat what I said before. Walls removing every man, woman, child. That look good. Run on my bad. That's just me and Eddie. Mad? What are you mad about, Heinz? You mad? Oh, like Leah, the door. Mad gas. Had mad gas. Like, I'm not actually, so it's not cold out. It's actually about 50 degrees out there. No, I know, like by the way, the mortalist of enemies, too. Francis and Owise. Like, you know how Francis became a gigantic skeleton? Is like this gigantic Owise owl, like, ate him and then wrangled them out. Tool squatch, go away. By the way, did you see the video on this? Did you see the video on this? I was like, this is cool, whatever. This is like 5 karat gold. I was like, well, you know, at least they're doing gimmick. Gimmicks. Gimmick tools, man. I'm so tired of gimmicks. Dude, I'm so tired. This is why I bought it. By the way, here, Squatch, before you go. No, it's the $12 gold. It's not real gold. It's, like I said, like in the video, like 5 karat. But I do have this. And someone had to get like fucking 500,000 views on the video to get a free one after he bought one. And I haven't opened it, but it's like the 10 millimeter set, right? It's like, yeah, no, just give me a good tool. Well, I mean, like almost every tool that's created now is created to the standard of the worst tool you've ever got out of America. So, but literally, here's my got this. Hey, this ain't a bad thing actually. I didn't like this freaking ratchety thing. I'm gonna keep this and this in my truck. Why do I keep a bunch of 10 millimeters in my truck? Because there is about 100 goddamn 10 millimeter bolts in that Ford truck. By any Ford truck, you'll know why a 10 millimeter gold socket set. Buy a Ford. And then you'll get the joke. Because I'm pretty sure that's the fucking joke. It's like, yeah. No, Squatch. By the way, no, it's not just Fords, yes. It's just, actually, no. So, hold on. Hyundai Kia is a huge, 7 to 10 is Ford. 8 to 10 is freaking Hyundai Kia, right? I literally have Hyundai paint right here, dude. Hyundai paint. Scratches happen. Hyundai paint, freaking right there. Why? Because everyone's trying to, I guess the Sonata or whatever, or the Elantra. By the way, not a bad car. Actually, like, honestly, like, my mom owns a 2011 Kia fucking Soul, and the only problem we ever had was the defective friggin' transmission that they wouldn't admit to the public that had happened. And it was under warranty because we had 60,000 miles, and they were like, well, you have 100,000 or 10 years. Well, it's been 8 years since you bought it, and we're at 60,000. And they were like, okay, we'll fix it. I had to be there when Dad was there at the dealership, and they were like, well, it's going to cost you 1,000 something. I was like, dude, it's under warranty. Dad, tell him it's under warranty. And Dad's like, it's under warranty. And the guy's like, whoa, right? It's like, the Falco hand pruners. Showed, so, I'm broaching subjects one by one with Dad. I'm going to send out the package to Tool Squatch, because Tool Squatch needs that pull saw, because he really... Like, he went and searched for that pull saw. I said I bought it for him because I actually bought 3 of them. I have one. I have one I carry around. I have one on my board of shit that I don't ever touch. And then I have one for him, and it's in a box with some candy bars and some other fun shit and like this and that, like some old. We give out full-size candy bars. If I put them in the package, and Josh gets a couple Snickers. And he doesn't drink, but he eats a Snickers. That's a big dude. This guy doesn't have a Satisfies every once in a while. Anyway, no, look, hey, hold on. I'm gonna be real. Showed. Did you see the videos on this? I did not pay the $250 for this Leatherman Arc, but it is the dopest fucking multi-tool I've ever owned. And, has one of the sharpest blades I've ever had in my hands. Like, by the way, I know my limits. If I push any harder than I'm doing right now, it's going to cut. It's going to slice. It's a sharp thing. I've tried to, like, literally just... looking for occlusions, looking for it to bend down on the edge, looking for my need to sharpen it. And by the way, I've heard the stories of Magna Cut. Can only do it with the diamonds. I see it now. By the way, actually slapping it on the table just literally rocked 2 occlusions out of it. And this one is lesser. Oh, how is this microscopically so freaking sharp? Every time I beat it up, it becomes sharper. It's the myth. The myth shit is real. To what? So the exact tool I'm sending you is a tool Sasquatch tool. By the way, if you keep hanging with me, Squatch, I'll send you one of these that I break, because I'm only trying to break this on this, because I was given a guarantee by old Savvy. By the way, get in the business of selling high profit items like pre-rolls. I gotta say, that's a Magna Cup lady. He's like cut through. He's like, I cut through 1,000 boxes, and I know you cut through everything in your world with a knife. He's like, only carry this. I was like, I'll do it. And he buys me a hamburger. We drink. We celebrate. He gives me $120. I feel guilty. He's like fueling this channel. All the tools that I have done reviews on, he bought. Savvy's a true king. He's also due for a fucking return to this channel. He's on this channel. Hashtag, oh. Tools team. Boom. Hashtag tools team. And also, Squatch, I need you to do me a favor. I need one video or one day of videos away from you and make your wife do them, because hers were a little bit more pleasant than yours. Like, I love you, dude, but you need a day off. And your wife loves you. Put your words in her mouth, and then maybe you'll get a little action afterwards because you're rested up. And she's all hot and fired and busy. Now go away, go away, go. On. Sasquatch, run the fuck out of here, dude. And go to bed. And also, maybe kiss your wife on the neck a little bit in the morning. You're never the problem in my life. Most people are never the problem. You guys are the fucking kings of my life. What the fuck? Good night, man. You know how tall I am. You know how, dude, you're the only one who's like, what the fuck? I get it, but what the fuck? Nah, dude. Josh, you're bigger than me. Physically, metaphysically, reality-wise, how'd you get there? You got there by being superior, without being so judgmental and pissy at people. This is why I subscribe to you. This is why I love you. This is why you have my address. I have your address. This is why you have my phone number. You can just call me and be like, what the fuck, dude? Blah, blah, blah. Stop doing the text shit. I'm calling you right during the stream. I pick up. That's my point. That van is very much so functional, but like it's a rough go at shit in my life showed. I'm going to tell you everything about it at some point. But I believe reality is that I want something better than that. I keep seeing vans roll around. Conversion vans. I want like a 1994 Ecoliner from what's this company? There was like a company like this one. That conversion van is not the best. It's a really nice one. It's from like 1989 or 1990. It's got like blue interior, like shag shit all over. Also, like, I don't own the title of that anymore. I'm just going to strip it down. Showed. That is the best thing you've said to me in the entire time we've ever talked. Holy shit, dude! I'm glad the light went off a little bit. Like, wow. No, dude, no, that's one of the best freaking comments you've ever put on my channel live, dude. That's so good. Whatever you do, wash it. Fuck it. It'll blend into anything. Cheers. You save the pink drink. Also, every time I spill it on the table, it becomes like a sticky mess in the morning because there is a lot of sugar in this. Look, I want to start doing more content. I'm gonna do the 15 seconders, the tools and shit. But I want to do like long form, and I want to build like big sets of Legos. I want to build big Lego. I want to build a whole table like this times 4 with 10 cameras. And Savvy said, let me give you all my GoPro stuff. So I have a 360 camera. I do not stand for. I can't stand it. Like, honestly, I can't do, like, most people are, like, mildly offensive to me if they are at best. Right? Very rarely does someone say anything that actually, like, triggers me into being hateful. So, like, I've met everyone in the world. I've met tall African dudes. I've met Jamaican dudes. I've met friggin' dudes from goddamn Russia. I've met dudes from friggin' Scandinavia. Like Norway. All that, right? There you go, show. I just did it. I've met people from all walks of life. You know what? The one thing I can tell you, everyone I've ever met wants good people, good friends, a place to fucking sleep where they're not cold, and a fucking place where they can sleep where they don't get rained on. Jamaica's the best fucking example. This is why the Adrian means so much to me. Because Jamaica is a different world. I've never been, but I've heard stories. And I want to go. I want to go meet him. I want to go meet the people who are here. I want a whole series where it's like, I've been streaming on YouTube for 2 years, by the way. 2 years is a rough one, because I've been doing this for, what, 6 months at best. What do you use for home cleaning? I use ammonia D, usually, for the worst things. But I use a Windex multi-surface, right? This is ammonia D, vinegar, it's a bunch of things. It's also a degreaser, which is but like, I don't ever work in like regular everyday home cleaning situations. The last time this bottle is from Brew Harry House, and there is a video on my channel showed where I am taking, and I go bam 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 bam, and I'm literally like scraping up a huge amount of freaking grease off the top of cabinets because they were running an illegal, like I think 5 illegal trucks out of this one kitchen. They were cooking in the backyard. They were cooking on the patio. They were cooking everywhere. Brew Harry House was I've worked for a company that charges people like $100,000 to clean up after someone fucking is murdered or killed for themselves or whatever. And then 6 weeks into that job, I literally had like $10,000 on my hands because we'll get to that later. Anyway, so I had $10,000. I was like, let's start our own version of this, right? Because our boss is a piece of shit. He also was like really crazy and weird, right? He was like, well, if you ain't white, you ain't working here, right? I was like, what? No, commercial kitchen is a different story. No, a commercial kitchen I've worked in for 15 years. Remediation of a murder, remediation of a kitchen, an illegal kitchen, is on the same level. So $100,000 for a murder, like $50,000 for an illegal kitchen, okay? I did it for $10,000, and I bled, and I killed myself almost. I almost died during it. I started this channel during it because I was fed up with the status quo of fixing things for people who are so happy that I disappear after I fucking solve their fucking problems, and they don't call me. And then 3 years later, they'll call me and be like, hey, you did this really good job for me, blah, blah. And this one guy I know is really pissing me off. And I'm like, well, thanks for telling me that. I don't work in that. I don't work I don't work for you. I've said that to someone. I don't work for you anymore. If you're gonna pay me twice my actual rate because you know I'm fucking worth it. By the way, I have a drop bottom rate. I charge $30 an hour for my work. Think about that. The thing that gets expensive is having the guy who hands tools off to me is my dad, so I charge $30 an hour for him. Oh, showed, dude. Showed. We literally had like a char grill, like a charbroiled freaking griller next to us. Dude, I was delivering pizzas, and they had their entire like vent, their entire vent system like drop out on them. And so we were looking over at the store, and they had all the doors open, and it was just pouring smoke everywhere. Now, I know what you're talking about. It also smelled like burgers so hard that we were like, dude. And then I think about like halfway through that event, the power went out, and then so they were running just the electric griddle off this or that or whatever. They were trying to burn all the meat down, and they were giving free hamburgers out. So you buy fresh meat, you keep it in a very, very cold place, not a frozen place, not a freezer, but a really cold refrigerator. And so like it's like ever so slightly close to frostbiting. That's why like Wendy's pioneered the technique of saying we have fresh beef. Well, no, you don't. You just keep it at the right temperature until people eat it and it still tastes fresh. Look, I said I was going to end this damn stream. Showed. You always pick me up. You always cheer me up. Showed, I'm glad you're here. You cheer me up so fucking good, dude. You're a real king. People who just watch, you guys cheer me up too. A steady beat of 4 people who don't talk while I'm ranting and rambling is way better. I literally just said you were awesome. Roll out, dude. Yeah, you should roll out. Fight, bro. No, you cheer me up. Stop. You're not my friend. You're not my bro. You do cheer me the fuck up, though. By the way, what you just said cheered me up even more, so stop even acting. Stop pretending. Just LOL in the chat. Oh, and here, dedicated to Showed. Dedicated this moment to Showed. Wake up, Francis! Put a thing in your mouth. You're not even gonna do that? Seriously? You're digging for this? Ah! It's the whole point of this. Francis should be more mobile. I should be able to flick cigs at him. I should be able to yell. No. Showed. You literally just said that was being like, fuck this, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah, commercial kitchen's a total. So, we had this commercial kitchen, and we used this degreasing spray stuff, foamed up. You'd spray it on there, and it would like literally like become this like flower of disgustingness, and you have to sit there with a mask on. Ah, man, I'm telling you, I do not like chemical strippers. But you're doing Gradius? Nah, dude, Showed. Are you doing a live stream? Because I'm about to leave mine. Maybe send everyone to yours, man. Like, if he's doing live, I don't know, man. I want to raid someone soon. I don't have actual game friends. right anymore. Like, so one of the stories of my chat logs on Oak City Gamers is like people like were upset at me because I said like the channel's dying. No one's gonna fucking watch. No one, whatever. And I still lose subscribers every day on it. No. Am I wrong about what I said? No. But I am telling you Oak City Gamers is due for a resurrection because I love both those dudes. Those guys are my brothers from other mothers. Oak City Gamers is due for a revival. I put a secret video in the posts. I always post secret videos in the posts because I guess like one day I have to do a Patreon or something and do secret videos there instead, but I'd rather do twice the amount of secret videos, the ones that everyone gets here and the ones that people get on Patreon. Maybe link the two together. I don't know. Like, showed. Send me your dumb phone number on the Brain of the Acolyte. You know how many people, dude? I could call Phil Torpin. He wouldn't pick up. He's more important than me. He also doesn't have as many subs as I do here on Acolyte. But my issues with Phil will never surface because Phil is not my issue. You see, Phil Torpin is my fucking mayor. He is my guy. He is the guy I believed in the most every day of my life. So if you're here now, actually this is a good place to leave it. Cheers to Phil Torpin. If you are not on YouTube and you like video, or if you're on YouTube and you like video games, check out Phil Torpin. Because that's my fucking boy. That guy is my guy. That guy is my fucking mayor of fucking Game Town. This guy fucking ran house on a goddamn fucking Battletoads run. And I literally said, this reminds me of every day. Me and my best friend fucking playing Battletoads. Cheers. Yeah, Phil's a great dude. No, Phil's not one, like, Phil is, dare I say, the video game acolyte. He tells you guys the truth when it happens. He doesn't, like, sugarcoat it. He's not like, you know, this is a very interesting game that I scarcely have. He's like, man, this game fucking stupid. Like, man, I fucking hate this game. And then I'll beat it. By the way, that's his fucking talent. I have known many of dudes in my life. By the way, this needs to come back to Oak City Gamers. I need to get the oldest school fucking guy that I've ever known. The best dude. I need to get Alex on Oak City Gamers. That'll be the 5th or 6th member since 2017. No, all of this needs to live harder in my life. And here's me saying, True Acolyte is the reasoning behind it, because I can sell all these people to you. I can sell you the quietest guy, and I can sell you the loudest guy. Hi, I'm really loud sometimes, but I'm also like towing the line. I also, when someone's like, hey, what's up, blah, 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 I was like, dude, just turn that down. Is that you, or is that you trying to be the guy on video? Showed, go away. I love you too much to not tell you to go fucking live your fucking life, dude. My life sometimes seems very atrophied. But it's because I don't live my life. Everyone here on the channel, you guys live my fucking life vicariously through everything I put up. Whether it's a movie or a music video or whatever. Like, by the way, the last music video got twice the amount of views. It's a really good one. It's me stumbling to go to bed. Putting the hat on. Where's the hat? People say I'm a cowboy because I wear this hat, but it's a fedora. It's a fedora / Stetson. It's a fedora shape with a Stetson wrap on it. And it's also like made in China. It's a Goodfellas from friggin' Target. But People give me so many compliments on this stupid hat because I don't care about it because it cost me $15. That's why it has a giant crook in the front. That's why it has like little, like here's me like, I need to ask a question. I'm sorry, blah blah blah, and I'm like literally gripping the hat, like hat in hand, right? I'm telling you right now, like, if you see me in a $400 Stetson, it wouldn't be a hat I bought. It would be a hat that the fucking savvy acolyte actually did. I'm telling you guys right now, I will exist, and I'll be here doing stuff every day. 1, 2 videos. If there's no videos, I will put a post up with a secret video. It says I can't post any videos today. This is my point. I'm not here for the general public. I'm here for the fucking acolytes, the people who follow. I follow, but sometimes I don't. And that's the important part. I love myself. If I could recommend the best movie I've seen in a while, it's a documentary. It's called I Like Me. It's about John Candy. It fucking nearly killed me. Laughing, crying, sad, happy. A real roller coaster of shit. Not only personal truths, but truths that are universal for days. John Candy. Although, if you want my recommendation tonight for John Candy movie, don't look up any movie aside from Delirious. Rooster is alive. Literally, like, honestly, like, here's the thing. Rooster. By the way, change your fucking name. S. Hines to IS is Rooster. First name is, last name Rooster. Is Rooster. Like, I am done with people because people are so amazing. They just need to write a book or they need to freaking start a YouTube channel. And I'm telling you right now that the darkest, most deepest, most fucking amazing stories. Why is Breaking Bad a story that people want to hear? It's because Home Slice fucking devised it. He lived parts of it. He had like touched little moments of his life. I've known people my entire life. I could write a TV show tomorrow if you guys wanted to, but I'm telling you right now, the love in it, I have the perfect idea. And it's for the new wave of shit, and it could go on to its own YouTube channel. And Savvy is the king in my life because honestly, he's my boss. If he thinks this idea is dumb, and I've been trepidatious to talk to him about it, but like a scripted show mixed with live camera footage. And he's like, what? I was like, no one's ever really done this. No one's ever actually. It is like that Big Brother shit. It's like that fucking editing shit. But like, I'm saying, like, let's be cool and genuine about it. And he's like, all right, look, I don't have the bandwidth to deal with this. It's really cold tonight. He's like, I need you to fucking come back to me with like something, right? And I was like, dude, I got everything all day. Right? So, Hines. S. Hines, the rooster. Present them cheeks. Fuck, you want me to kiss your ass more? I already tell you you're a fucking rooster. You are the king of the coop. I'm literally watching the kiss motions right now. Like, you guys think I'm beyond fucking ideas. Literally, like, if you're gonna fucking jock me on anything, I'm gonna clean your butt off before I do it, you asshole. And I'm gonna do it with Windex. Don't be an asshole. Or be an asshole and be the kindest, most amazing asshole. You know, like, what's his name? Friggin' Home Slice from that Bobby Fischer movie that you You were all like, man, why are you watching that Bobby Fischer movie? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, dude, the chess master, right? What's his name? Damn, that guy. He's awesome. He's an awesome friggin' actor. Where'd my steak go? Heinz, where'd you put my steak? Ah, all right, look. I'm ending this. This is done. No one's watching. It says 0 people here. It says 6 people. Okay, yeah, I guess there's people watching. Let me go find the steak. You all relax. Just remember it's a steak. Okay. Kiss my ass. My name is Rooster. All right. Now, you're in for a fight. Let's go. Kiss my ass. I literally just kissed your ass. What are you going to do now, asshole? Are we going to fight? Are you going to come down here? And are we going to cockerel dump? We're going to have the freaking... We're going to have the dog fight of the century? Don't come at me, Heinz. Don't be the fucking guy in the prison who's not the bitch. Don't bitch me. Don't bitch me down. Also, prison. Live in one of your own or one of another's. Creation is a different thing. But live, let people live. I don't give a fuck what you're doing as long as it doesn't affect my life. I'll tell you right now, Rooster, you're definitely fucking kissing my ass, though. So, because you're here talking to me, you have my phone number, you call me, you asked me where my stream was. Change your damn name to the Rooster. Be the Cockerel King. Be the hegemonious cowboy, because you are already. And pursue a life in jockeying. You know, being a jockey. Racehorses. Genuine jockey. I'm a real person. Nothing here is something that I do that doesn't live in my reality. When I tell you it's a gimmick, it's a gimmick. I bought it for $12 and change. I'm guessing I'm not getting any texts right now because no one's talking. Because I'm literally triggering one of my good friends. And I'm baiting him hard. Oh, Chakra Zoo's on. Y'all should check out Chakra Zoo. Here, before I go. He's gonna be like, Zoo! I do like Chakra Zoo. He's got like a voice. He's got a voice. So Billy! Hyper tough gold pair head. He said, so many wrenches. Like that's no, actually no. Billy, if you're still around, it's probably not painted chrome. It's probably anodized gold, 5% gold. By the way, that's what anodized gold is. It's like 5 karat gold. It's the cheapest, shittiest gold plating. Anodized is not always anodized. Anodized is always an electrical process where they put the thing in there and then they bath it to the other thing. They do it in like large batches. This is 5 karat gold at best. You have so many wrenches, you get the gold skin, yes. I've got my first gold skin. I will not scarcely use this, but I am going to use it. I will use this as a hammer. I'll use it as every wrench I need to use. I'm going to tell you, the next time you hear about this thing, I'm going to be like, it's mid-July. It'll be like Christmas in July. Remember when I bought this in Christmas? Anyway. Billy. 15-second review. All
Alright, you bought a
Didn't say that's a bit of a throwback.
That's gold. That's industrial gold, not real gold. That's like 5 karat gold. Also, props to Hypertop.
Also, props to Hypertop for doing anything fucking. It's a gimmick. Subscribe for more gimmicks. It's like, it's the whole gist of it. It's like, my life here is a bit of a gimmick. It's me doing stuff when I get and buy the tool. It's a gimmick. Subscribe for more gimmicks. It's like, it's the whole gist of it. It's like, my life. It's all gimmicks. This might as well be a magic show. Be like, huh. It's like, I grew up with guys in circus who would swallow swords. Ladies who would swallow swords. Armand taught me to grab a knife by an unsharpened blade, but I have learned to do it by a brand new one I opened here on the channel tonight. This is a real thing. This is as sharp as it will ever be. I do the thing. Hold on. Gotta grip it hard. Hold on. Knowing your limits and knowing what the limits of this are, two different things. Knowing who you are, a completely goddamn different thing. I love you, I believe in you, and if I'm riding out, let's just say, 3 people. If I'm riding out with 3 motherfuckers, y'all are riding to die. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I'm drunk. I've had half of a bottle of this, and from here to here on this. This is fairly well filled. Life is about knowing your limits. I reached my limit tonight on the stream. I love you. I care about you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for... Shut up, Francis. I'm done with it. By the way, that's the 5th catchphrase I've dropped. Always a throwback. Anyway. If you're buying big buckets, buy the Lowe's ones, not them. Don't get lulled into Christmas ornamentation. Get into lids and chocolate milk. And if you're lactose intolerant, chocolate soy milk. Well, I had a girlfriend, and she was into it. All right, I'm literally hitting the buttons right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. I'm gonna go to sleep, and I care about you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for loving me, as Linda from Bob Burgers would say. Good night, goodbye, and God bless.